Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 10th. This is the 9th video lecture of chapter number 17. In the previous video lectures we saw about the efforts to reduce unemployment. At the same time we saw about the proportion of unemployment in India. We saw the 3 points into the efforts to reduce the unemployment which is taken by the government. Now we are going to see about the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and the 8th, 9th and the other remaining points. So let us start without wasting time. 4th. Okay. In order to sustain human development in rural areas, health, education, pure drinking water, nutritive food, electricity, road banking, insurance, internet, improvement in communication and entertainment should also be done. Okay. At the same time, water harvesting activities, construction of permanent public properties, development of local industries and encouragement should also be done. So this all things should be done in rural areas itself. Now this, if such kind of activities are created in rural areas, it will stop the migration into cities and that will reduce the burden on the cities, ultimately reducing the unemployment problem in the city areas. Adopting an employment oriented programs should be undertaken. Qualitative life of rural people as well as result oriented improvement should be the main objective here. Okay. Next is 5th. In order to decrease educated unemployment and employment among the youth, skills should be developed. This is very important. Skills should be developed and employment should be provided as per the qualification. Such type of business oriented or technical education policy should be adopted which provides skilled artisans. Okay, artisans are very important for the development of industries also. Curriculum of school and colleges should be in such that it satisfy the requirement of local industries. Okay, like nearby those industries which are there, they should be getting proper people from the school or college itself to satisfy the employment needs. Such type of effort should be made by providing education and training to the youth. Special skills may be developed in them. Quality improvement along with production, employment increase in income and improvement in living standards should be done. So these are other ways in which the government can do for the decrease of the unemployment in the rural areas. They should be given assured that they kept on getting employment for a longer time. That is done by the Manrega scheme that we have already seen in the previous video lectures. Next is the labor industry. Okay, 6th one. The labor industry of Indian government and state government have implemented ambitious programs like Make in India. This is a very important topic. Make in India. Okay, and Skill India and Digital India. So these are some of the initiative by the labor industry Ministry of Indian government and the state government. Okay, under this what is done, enhanced knowledge, understanding, enthusiasm, work capacity of youth along with industrial development should be increased. For this, educational and training programs have been developed in those areas. Technical colleges and universities have been set up nationwide. They should provide education facilities as per vocational curriculum. This is again important. Vocational curriculum. Vocational means practical knowledge or which can help them to develop their own business. Okay, so such kind of curriculum, such kind of syllabus should be developed which can help the people to get such kind of training which will be helpful to them. At the same time, model technology efforts are being made to fulfill requirement of employment through near curriculum in schools and colleges. Okay, vocational technical institution at higher education institute like IIT and IIMs are being established for more state and countries. So these are the esteemed institutions. IIT means Indian Institute of Technology and IIM Indian Institute of Management. They are considered the top institutions in India and also they are among the world top institutions, okay, that provide the best employee that are generated into India. Next is the seventh one. Let us see about the seventh one, what happens into it. Okay, so government has opened new areas of employment in plant manpower. A lot of employment opportunities is there in computer technology. Now it is the age of computers, so computer technologies are used a lot. Information technologies, pharmaceuticals, business management, packing and processing, outsourcing, marketing, catering. Catering is the business of the food that is usually done, event management, office management, hotel management, share stock marketing, etc. These are some of the new areas of employment right now into this particular century and in this particular age. So new curriculum have to be set up. Now you cannot work with old curriculum for development of this. You need to find new curriculum for the development of this as per the new education policy that is being declared by the government. Now coding and related programming will be taught to students from standard 6 itself. That will develop a lot of technological savvy people into our country. Okay, so new curriculums are needed. University fulfilling local requirement according to curriculum of education, training and teaching has been changed so that it may fulfill requirement of job in future. At the end of the acquiring education, short-term diplomas, certificate courses have been started to fulfill the need of manpower. Right? Manpower is needed a lot. So to fulfill the need of manpower, this kind of certificate courses are there. In spinning, weaving, training is processing of leather. Okay, plumbing, radio, TV, fridge, mobile, AC repairing, and this all are needed. As a result of revolution in the field of automobiles, electronics, computer science, genetic science, aerospace, robotic, making new courses have been started in order to provide skilled artisans, engineers and technicians. It is tried to provide loan at less rate of interest to the entrepreneurs. Okay, under Startup India, for promoting new businesses, manual coordination have become uh, possible because of cooperation between local institution and training institutions. The mutual cooperation is also very important for them. Okay, the local bodies and the local industries and training institute needs to prepare such kind of people which are utilized in the local industries, and that will help the local industries to get more technical people, and it will help the local people to get more employment. So it will be a good way for both of them, so that as per the local requirement, supply of labor could be made for generating employment in the place of white collar jobs. Now what is white collar job? White collar jobs are basically the office jobs. Okay, instead of finding only office jobs, people will be also working into the field itself. Okay, for this purpose, such an environment and proper and strong structure should be created that educational courses and educational expenses become cheaper and admission becomes easy. That is also one of the important things, that courses should be created in such a way that the education expense becomes cheaper and the admission becomes easier. Due to this only, more and more people will be employed, or more and more people will enroll into such kind of courses. Now let us see eighth, what is given into eighth topic. It is necessary that new business industry should be set up for the industrial growth and generating of new employment opportunities. Next is eighth topic. It is necessary that new business industry should be set up for the industrial growth and generation of new employment opportunities. Investment is essential along with development of skill cooperation to increase entrepreneurship among the youth. In order to promote opportunities of self-employment, government has started many plans for providing of financial help at low rates. See, this is already I have mentioned many times into this lecture, that government is providing financial help at a very low rate for starting off the industries. Okay, so small industries, small investment, various purpose of purchase, implements small margin, raw materials or office furniture initially, along with the help of selling goods to it. Efforts have been started to provide technical and commercial knowledge. See, technical and commercial knowledge also needs to be provided. Managerial skills also needs to be developed. With the effort of banks, economical help and financial institution, economical easy loans facilities, local business and welfare organizations for women have been providing self-employment should be generated. So this all activities are done by the government to see that more and more people get such kind of knowledge, such kind of technicality, such kind of skills that are needed for getting employment for them. Thus, coming out of traditional businesses, new forms of members of family were prepared, which expanded the horizon of new business in the industrial sector. So, this helped to create such kind of employment people who brought their family businesses into a large extent and develop new horizon, new markets for them. Next is employment exchange centers as a chain between employment and owners who were in search of youth who were looking for employment. So employment exchange are a great way for the people. Okay, laborers, workers, educated, skilled and unskilled laborers. This organization provides authentic information regarding registration of educated unemployment, this place and the type of work. Okay, so the industries which need young people for working, they can take help of employment exchange. It gives guidance in choosing one own career. This centers provide sufficient information through the Rozgar Karkide. Remember this. This is a very important. This is a magazine that is published by them. Rozgar Karkide. It provides free service through model career centers and helpline number. You can remember this helpline number also. Help people by providing them important information, skill programs, employment fair, etc. Till 2015 there were 947 employment exchange centers in our country. Okay, how many? 947 employment exchange in our country. In 2013, 468.23 lakh employed have registered all over country, while in Gujarat 8.30 lakh unemployment registered their names in the employment exchange. The next topic is world labor market. Now this is again a very important short note out of this particular chapter. When change of labor is there among the nations of the world, it is called world labor market. Okay, you might have seen people from our country working into foreign countries. Now labor can be two kinds of labor. One is mental labor, second is physical labor. Mental labor means a person who is working into office, who is using his mind, okay, is considered a mental labor. Okay, while physical labor is a person who is working into the field means, like suppose construct laborers in the construction of a building, they are termed as physical labors. Okay, when laborers migrate from one country to another for employment, business, training and higher education, the movement is called the international labor. Okay, walk out of brain of power for educational knowledge, higher education, training, skill labor in search of more income, more facility, better job is known as brain drain or migration at international level. Now this, remember this, what is brain drain? Okay, brain drain means walk out of brain means highly educated people move out of our country. Why? For more knowledge, higher technical knowledge, skill development, or in search of more income, more facilities, then it is termed as brain drain. Now you might have seen like the CEO of Google right now, okay, Sundar Pichai, he's an Indian. Okay, then Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft, is also an Indian. So those people are basically Indian, but they have moved out of our country for better facilities, for better opportunities. So this is termed as brain drain. The good brains of our country, the highly educated people of our country, move out of the country, and that is harmful for our nation. That should not be done. That should be stopped. Because of increasing social status recently, country-wise mobility of labor become popular in noteworthy manner. People are moving to different countries for jobs and works. As a result of migration to other countries or due to permanent settlement or intelligent and talented people who have spent a lot of money on them, facing a great flaw of personality, having talent and intelligence, technical knowledge and scientific attitude get there. As a result of globalization and liberalization, a new situation have started arising in our economy. In the present time, demand for people having knowledge and skill is important. Information technology, communication technology, biochem technology, computer or medical have increased. See, such kind of people have increased, okay, who are having information knowledge in them, communication technology, biotechnology, computer and medical field. So people in belonging to this field are moving to other countries for the work. Many countries are appointing such people who have specialized qualification and skill training, expert laborers and expert. They adopt attractive tactics and practice with high perks. Industrial firms send their employees to foreign countries to obtain required qualification and knowledge. So in this way they are sent to foreign countries for getting more knowledge and skills so that they may survive the competition. Okay, in this way they get a better exposure, but at the same time there is always a fear that people, good highly qualified people from our country who are studied into our colleges, who are basically belonging to our country, instead of working for our nation, goes to other countries, settles there, become citizens of those countries and start working for that country, will develop that country instead of our. So this is one of the problem that we are facing. This is part of international migration. Like countries receiving foreign exchange as a part of income due to migration of people of foreign countries tries to job. Okay, because of flow of the foreign money in our country, in the way problem of foreign exchange is solved to certain extent. But here the positive aspect is that those people who have migrated to other countries, okay, this ultimately their families, many times that it happens that their families are still living into our countries and they send foreign exchange into our country, and this way it is good for our economy also. So here we end our chapter. Read the chapter thoroughly. This is one of the important chapters of economics. Go through all the video lecture, all the 9 video lectures if you don't understand anything. And in those video lectures I have told you about the important short notes. So remember those short notes and study them well.